Namaste everyone. We are going to make the most delicious, authentic, traditional Konkani dish today. The river delicacy, the woman. It's smooth yet creamy, bitter but tangy. With a perfect blend of spice and a medley of exotic tropical flavors, this is the perfect canvas for diverse textures to create magic. This exotic dish with tropical gravy can be made within minutes and is really very easy to make. It goes well with steamed rice. I have posted this recipe on request by Mrs. Sindhu Hegde, a culinary enthusiast and a valued patron of my channel who had requested for this recipe last week. Thank you so much for your love and support. First up are the ingredients, and we only need 6 ingredients. Let's take a look, shall we? The exotic star fruit, reliable potatoes, really bitter gourd, taro tuber, long beans, and of course, for that mesmerizing aroma, coconut milk. Let's start our journey to this mouth-watering classic recipe. As you can see here, I have all the ingredients ready in my tray. I will start with long beans. In fact, I have taken the liberty to cut them into 1-inch pieces already. So this will go in the bowl of water first. Next up is the amazing star fruit, a tropical fruit with a crunchy texture and a juicy yet tangy flavor, which is much appealing to our taste buds. This oval-shaped fruit has ridges on its sides, which needs to be removed in this manner. Ridges give them the star-shaped appearance. This fruit is tangy sweet when it ripens and is packed with multiple nutrients and helps in better digestion and metabolism. You can make some wonderful squash with this. I'll share that recipe when I get hold of the ripe ones, which is very difficult to find as I would be competing with the wild parrots. They just love this fruit and usually don't leave any ripe ones for me. Getting back to business, cut the fruits into 6 pieces and put it in the bowl. This fruit is pivotal for our dish as it adds a classic punch and shapes its character. When I get busy and too tired, this is the quick and delicious curry that I prefer with hot rice. Next comes the potatoes. Peel them and cut into long pieces. They are a rich source of potassium and add a delicious flavor to our preparation. They help in counterbalancing the bitter taste left behind by the bitter gourd. I have taken 2 medium-sized potatoes here, and after cutting immediately put them in water to prevent them from turning brown. The appearance won't be appealing if they turn brown, so do keep a watch. Next, we have the taro tubers. They smell so earthy. Go ahead and peel them. They give a smooth overlay for the dish, and they also help to give a rich, creamy texture also. Always go for fresh taro tubers, which are firm and are free from any soft patches or mold. When you cut them, they should be juicy and fresh. One more tip, we need to take the same quantity of taro and potatoes for this recipe. Finally, add a very small piece of bitter gourd. We have to be really judicious in the quantity of bitter gourd we use in our dish. Our intention is to introduce a hint of bitterness to the dish, and we don't want it to be really bitter. So just put a small piece cut diagonally as shown. Obviously, after removing the seed. Bitter gourds are very healthy, but avoid eating them during nights because they are acidic in nature. Hence, they may cause acidity. Otherwise, they are perfect for any time of the day. We need to wash all the cut veggies thoroughly in running tap water. Add them to a pan and add 3 to 4 green chilies. then quarter cup of water and 1.5 teaspoon of salt. Close with a lid and keep the flame on low and let it cook for 20 minutes. Then add the coconut milk. I have added 1 full coconut milk here. You may reduce or increase the amount according to your liking. You may choose to go for instant coconut milk too. If you are doing so, add 4 to 5 tablespoons of the same or adjust according to your taste. Close the lid for another 10 minutes so that all the veggies soak in the coconut milk and get a classic tropical coconut flavored coating. Finally, do a simple tempering by adding 1 teaspoon of mustard seed and fresh curry leaves to hot oil as shown here. Add it in the dish and mix really well. Relish this classic healthy curry with hot rice and I'm sure it will leave you spellbound. So do give your valuable feedback in the comment section and don't forget to share and support my content. If you want me to try out new recipes, do let me know. We'll be more than happy to try it out. So bye for now and do try out this recipe. It's really good and snappy.